Hi everybody, this is Lady Sweetheart and welcome back to the 7 Toddler Challenge. So you might notice that it does look a little bit different. Basically what happened was I came back in to play this save and it was gone. I don't know what happened, but when I patched the game, I'm guessing that's when I ended up losing this save, which really stunk because I had to go in and recreate all of the toddlers. I didn't save the house that we were using, so I had to just basically get one. I actually couldn't even get one from the gallery because Origin was down. So I had to just use something in my library, and I had this empty shell in my library, and I thought that would be easiest. And then I just added some rooms in. It is still pretty bare just because I didn't feel like going through the effort of filling the house. So I basically just put in the things that we needed. And yeah, so luckily I was able to recreate the toddlers, and I think they all look pretty much like they did before. Luckily too, it wasn't one of the saves that I've been playing forever, like my Bachelorette save or my Black Widow save. Luckily it wasn't one of those that disappeared. And I have no idea how this one did, but it was gone. And I do back up my saves. I wasn't trying to take a picture. I do back up my saves, but what happened was I went in to play again. I think it was when I was recording Black Widow, and everything seemed fine. So I thought, okay, no problems. And I just deleted my backup folder. So I don't know if it would have been in there. I'm not really sure, but lesson learned, always make sure when you patch the game that all of your saves are still there. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So if you remember last time, we spent a lot of time with Marissa making these lovely babies here, and we just kind of stopped at that, and now we're actually gonna get into the gameplay. So my plan for this is, what I'm going to try to do is we're gonna concentrate on making sure that all these little toddlers get fed, because that is the one thing that we can have them taken away for. They won't get taken away for being tired or smelly or anything like that, but they will get taken away if they get hungry. So I'm gonna make sure we stay on top of the food. So first things first is I am gonna have Marissa go out and make some food for everybody. Ooh, and that's right, she has no cooking skill. Whoops. So you know what, we're gonna start with, how about some fruit salad? And I'm not sure how their little needs are, and that's why also you'll see they're not in the same order that they were before, because I did have to go back in and recreate them, but I mean, that's not that big of a deal. So far, they seem like they're doing pretty good. So I think we'll be okay. I mean, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and feed them, even though they're not that hungry, just because we wanna stay on top of it. And I'm actually also going to start what's nice about this is, unlike the baby challenge, we don't have to skill them up on anything, but I do think I'm going to try to get everybody to at least level 2 potty, because if they can go use the potty themselves, that'll keep them from needing as many baths. And actually little Talia, since she's independent, she can use the potty on her own, which is going to be really nice. So Marissa's out here making some fruit salad so that she doesn't burn the house down. Okay, she made the fruit salad. It is poor quality, even though we have a really good fridge, but it's fine. It's whatever. I mean, they're toddlers. They're not exactly like the most refined eaters or anything. Okay, so we're going to drag this into their room and then have everybody go get it. And again, I know they're not hungry, but we're just going to try to stay on top of it. And I think if they're all on a schedule, then that will make things easier. So we're gonna just try to have them eat at the same time so that it just simplifies everything. At least that's what I noticed when I did a baby challenge. So we're gonna take the same approach and hope that it works. And they've got this nice little area that they can all sit in too. Look at them all lining up, coming over to get their food. How cute is this? We'll see if I still think it's cute by the end of it, right? That's it, little tots. Go and sit on those little pillows. Oh my gosh, guys. You have to admit, this is like one of the most adorable things that you've ever seen. At least it's one of the most adorable things I've ever seen. And there's little Spike throwing his food, of course, because he's wild. Wait, who is not eating? We're missing somebody. Ophelia, do you not like your brothers and sisters? What's wrong with them, Ophelia? I think they're pretty cute. They're probably gonna all be miserable because it was poor quality. Yeah. But, you know, it's fine. You guys will get over it. It's better than your mom burning the kitchen down. Oh, just throw the bowls right in the middle of the floor. Don't mind if you do. These little trash cans are gonna come in very handy. Look, every single one of them is sad. But Talia, why don't you go and use the potty since you can go by yourself? So we're going to start going on that. And then who needs to go the worst? I think it's Xanadu. So Marissa, you are going to go ahead and potty train Xanadu. And then the rest of the kids, we will just find something to keep them occupied. He needs some fun. So why don't you go and play at the dollhouse? And you need some fun as well, so you can go play dolls too. Nicholas needs some fun. It looks like Xanadu defied Marissa, but you know, she's got to do it anyway. Why don't you come and play on the slide? Ophelia desperately needs some fun as well. They all need some fun. Why don't you come and get one of these and play on that? Actually, I might also try to work a little bit on their thinking skill because that'll make them less defiant and it'll make them less likely to get nightmares. So there's that. Okay, so she is still potty training her. That's good. Like I said, we don't need to skill them up in this, but if they can at least go to the potty on their own, it's going to make things so much better because she's not going to have to give them baths constantly. Speaking of which, I did not put a regular bath in here, and I meant to do that. I'll have to go in and add that, I think. Angelia and Spike are over here playing at the dollhouse together. Little Ryder and Ophelia are playing on their tablets. Nicholas is over playing at the ball pit. He still looks miserable, though. Now he's going to go on the slide. And then after that, buddy, why don't you play some Sim Shape as well? Aw, Talia needs some attention. And they're honestly going to have to give each other attention because Marissa's not going to be able to give all 7 toddlers attention. She's just not going to be able to do it. All right, so Talia used the potty. She needs some attention and she needs some fun. So the perfect thing for that, I think, is that she can come over here because these will fill their attention and she'll also find it fun. Some of them are going to end up going in their diaper, I think, because she's just not going to be able to get around to all of them. But it's fine. So go ahead and potty train Angelia. Also, when I had to redo Angelia, and I got a toddler that looks like her, which is what, you know, she looked like last time, she did this time end up being a vampire. Yeah, I think she was defiant with her as well. Probably because she was already mad about the dolls anyway. And she's fussy, so that doesn't help. But you know what? You've got to learn to use the potty, child. You can't go through your life peeing yourself all the time. Or worse. Look at these two playing on their tablets together. It's adorable. And we got little Ryder over here also. But it's so cute how Nicholas and Ophelia are like sitting across from each other. Okay, so Angelia, yeah, so you can see she is a vampire. She is done with the potty, so who can we potty train next? He has to go, but he's also lonely, so they're going to talk. Why don't you potty train Nicholas next? This is going to be Marissa's life for a while, just potty training all the time. So Angelia, why don't you come and play some Sim Shape? Aw, these two are talking now. It's adorable. It should be making him feel better. It is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It looks like he's being defiant as well. Every single toddler has been defiant with her. As if 7 toddlers isn't hard enough. She doesn't need all of you to be defiant every time she wants you to do something. Hence why you're doing Sim Shape, because we don't want to deal with that. All right, Talia still needs some fun. The ball pit is really good for that. So why don't you go play in the ball pit, honey? All right, so Talia is in the ball pit now. Some of them are getting kind of tired. I think after this, she is going to have to make them some dinner. because it's always a good idea to have your toddlers eat before they go to bed. Otherwise, they just wake up hungry. Other than being tired, they're actually not doing too bad so far. I mean, it is the first day, but what's he upset about? Oh, he needs some attention. Oh, sweetie. Why don't you go talk to one of the stuffed animals? Okay, Spike is lonely, so he's going to babble. Alright, she's at level 2 of the cooking skill now. Meaning there's a slightly less chance of her burning the house down. But let's go ahead and put this over here. Hopefully this one's not poor quality. It doesn't look that bad, but I guess you can't ever tell. It's excellent. Okay. So that's good. At least they won't be miserable from the food. And it is getting close to bedtime now, but that's perfect because, I mean, they just have to eat and then they'll be able to go to bed. All right, dinner time. It is 9 o'clock, so it's a little bit late, but I think it'll be fine. Talk about your favorite color with her. Go on, Spike. Talk about how you like the color blue. We're going to see who's done eating. I think you're still eating. Talia is done, so we're going to send Talia to bed. Ryder is done, and he's also kind of lonely. Why don't you go ahead and go to bed? You're still eating. You're still eating. You're still eating. You're done, so you can go to bed. Okay, you're done, so you can go to bed. All right, so they're all going to bed. I'm going to have Marissa come out and tuck them all in because I think that makes it less likely that they'll have nightmares, and it doesn't take very long. So tuck them all in. Oh, your cute little tots. Yeah, I mean, reading them to sleep is the best, but she doesn't have time to read 7 toddlers to sleep. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Oh, she's a parenting level 4. That's good. And I did put a nightlight by every single bed, so hopefully that will help. But I'm sure they'll still get nightmares at least sometimes. But there's not much we can do about that. All right, so Marissa, you can actually go to bed now. So why don't you go ahead and go to sleep? So let's just see how we did on our first day. So, I mean, obviously he's sleepy. He's also a little bit lonely. She has to use the potty. I mean, honestly, I don't think we're doing too bad. I actually am going to get her up, though, since she can use the bathroom on her own. That way she doesn't get, you know, stinky very fast. Why are you up? Oh, he had a nightmare. Well, there we go. I said some of them are going to have nightmares, and we already are. So why don't you go ahead and just kind of spend some time with this. That way you're not as lonely. Yeah. All right. They're all back asleep. Oh my gosh. Spike had another nightmare. Are you kidding me? Marissa, I think actually you're pretty well rested. I think you're going to have to get up and put him, like read him to sleep or something. But he needs to go to the potty. So you know what? You might as well potty train him first since he's up. And he has the nightmare thing anyway. So yeah. And it's already 7 in the morning and he's super exhausted because he really didn't sleep. So after this, I'm going to have Marissa put him to sleep. Like I'm going to have her read him to sleep. And that should keep him from getting any more nightmares. Look at how cute they all look when they're sleeping though. I'm going to have her watch some TV before she has to make breakfast. All right, so it looks like a couple of them are getting up. Angelia is getting up. And it looked like Ryder was getting up. Yeah. Oh, this is so cute. I've never seen this one. It says Angelia loves being able to walk. That's adorable. It seems like little Ryder gets lonely faster. And then I just realized I think it's because he has the clingy trait. So he wants a lot of mom's attention. But the thing of it is, mom has 7 kids. And he just sharted in his diaper, apparently. That's lovely, Ryder. Time for the morning meal, everybody. Seriously, this is just so stinking cute, I think. Watching them all like walk over to get their food together, I don't know. I just think it's adorable. And who needs a table or high chairs when you've got these? I mean, come on. Like, this is awesome. And they're all 7 sitting here this time. And they're all in their jammies. Like, how stinking cute is this? So, Marissa, you're going to have to resume your post at taking care of toddlers. He is stinky. I don't know if anybody else is stinky yet. She is as well. Is there anybody that needs potty trained though first? We're gonna try to think about the long term before dealing with the short term. So the long term of them not being stinky is we need to potty training them. You, my child, are gonna go sleep for a little bit longer, but not too much longer. So nobody really does need to yet. She's done eating, so Marissa, why don't you give her a bath first? Ryder is stinky, but he's going to have to wait until she's done with Ophelia. I know, honey. It's fine. We still love you, even though you're stinky. There. Now Ophelia's getting a bubble bath. So, Marissa, go ahead and give Ryder a bubble bath now. Ooh, Talia, you need to go to the potty, my dear. And you, little rock star, can go by yourself, which is awesome. So go to the potty. You don't have to be stinky. Isn't that nice? Wait, Marissa, why are you just standing around instead of giving these toddlers a bath? I told you a long time ago to give Ryder a bath. Why are you not doing it? I mean, look at the child. Do you think he wants a bath? Xanadu is sad because she had a potty accident. It's fine, Xanadu. You're still learning. You should be getting close, though. You are... Oh my goodness, guys. She's at 96%. How frustrating is that? Like, she's almost to where she can use the potty by herself. And Talia, why is your social not going up? I don't understand. I keep having her do this, and it's hardly going up at all. Ryder reached thinking level 2. Marissa, when you're done with this, you're going to have to go ahead and make dinner for everybody because it's 7 o'clock. Spike reached thinking level 2. All right, so Angelia is done on the potty. She was not loving it. It does not seem like, but honey, you've got to learn it. And then you're going to play sim shape. Marissa, you are going to come out here and you're going to make some dinner because it's getting close to bedtime. Cook some BLTs. You don't have to use the oven for those. Oh my gosh, Talia just acquired the thinking skill, so she hasn't even been playing sim shape. Wow, where have you been, Talia? Xanadu reached thinking level 2. Marissa's at cooking level 3, which is great. Still don't trust her to not burn the house down, but it's still pretty good. We've got one that's sad about a potty accident, and then he's still moody from life. I don't know. It's going to last 48 more minutes, apparently. He has to pee, but there's not much we can do about it because we definitely need to make sure everyone has food. That is the highest priority because if they starve, then they will get taken away. So let's move this over here. All right, so now they're all eating their dinner. It's 10 o'clock at night, so they will have to go to bed when they're done. All right, somebody needed a bath. I think it was Nicholas. I don't think anybody else is in that bad a shape with their hygiene. Well, he's getting close, but he might be able to last through the night. But he's done and you're done, so you might as well go and give Nicholas a bubble bath before he goes to bed. And Talia, you might as well go use the potty before you have to go to bed. Because you can go by yourself. That way you don't have to get up in the middle of the night. All right, now it's bedtime for bonzos, as my dad used to say when we were little. So they're all taking their little march to the bed, except for Talia and Nicholas, because they're in the bathroom. All right, Nicholas, you're all clean now. Now you can go to bed. And Marissa, why don't you start cleaning up? All right, go and tuck your little toddlers in too. Hopefully it will help, especially since many of them got their thinking skill up. And it helped you get level 5 of your parenting skill, so hey. She's looking pretty rough though, guys. Look at her face. All right, but Marissa, you definitely need to go to sleep now, so why don't you go ahead and do that? And we'll see if these toddlers actually sleep through the night this time. Vlad's hitting up Marissa for her neck. Well, Vlad, technically it's your granddaughter that lives here, okay? You don't know that because it's from a different save that Angela's your son, but she is your granddaughter, so, you should probably be nice to Marissa. Oh, look, is that Vlad coming here now? Or is he just walking past? Just walk past, Vlad. I actually have never had Vlad attack any of my Sims in any of my saves, so I kind of wouldn't mind if it happened, even though it would really put her, wrench in things with all these toddlers. But I don't know. I'd kind of like to have a vampire attack one night because it's never happened. But I think he's just going to walk on by, it looks like. Yeah. See, he knows. He's like, look, this is my granddaughter here. I need to be nice, and it's true. And why do we have toddlers awake? Aw, bad dreams. You had a bad dream. And it looked like Ryder did also? Yeah. So come and play some sim shape. Oh, he's lonely. So you definitely need to go and talk to the stuffed animal. And we've got messes to clean up. All right, go ahead and go back to sleep. All right, so they're all asleep again. All is right in the world. All right, so it looks like the toddlers are starting to get up. Angelia is up first. It's 10:40 in the morning. I feel like they're just sleeping later and later as each day passes. And she probably wants a bath, but honestly, she's going to have to wait a little bit. So, why don't you go over and play some sim shape? Big surprise. What is your thinking? Well, you're at a 2. You're not doing too bad. She's just a helpless toddler because she is, she'll live. She needs a bath, but she'll live. All right, you need to go make some breakfast. Of course, it's going to be a fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Okay, so Marissa is done with the fruit salad. So let's move it over here and everybody can eat. All right, somebody desperately needed a bath. Who was it that... She needs a bath pretty bad. Ooh, Spike really needs a bath, so I think he's next. He's like, yeah, Mom, I think I would like a bath. I mean, look at the poor guy. Look at how dirty he is. Ah, Spike is clean now. All right, Marissa, I hope you're ready to turn around and do the same thing for little Xanadu. Ryder uses his diaper more than any other child I've ever seen. How does he have to go to the potty that much? I don't even know. And now he needs a bath again already. Of course he does. Marissa, why are you not giving baths like I tell you? Give a bubble bath to Xanadu. And you know what? Right after that, you're going to have to give one to Angelia. And then also Ryder, it looks like. But the good thing is, it doesn't look like anybody's desperate to use the toilet, so... Okay, so Xanadu can now use the potty by herself. So instead of being potty trained, I'm just going to have her resume using the bathroom by herself so that she can give more baths. Talia is too stinking cute, though. I mean, look at her. I mean, say what you want about Thane, but he does make cute babies. She's like a moment alone without kids. You don't get very many of them, do ya? All right, it's like 10 p.m. and they're just eating dinner, but so many of them needed baths today. There wasn't much to be done about it, and he has to go to the bathroom already. I swear Ryder, has to pee or whatever more than any other toddler. I don't know what it is about Ryder. So it's 1 in the morning. There's not really time for Marissa to tuck everyone in tonight, so I'm just going to have her go to bed. Uh-oh, what happened with you? You had a nightmare. Of course you did. Don't tell me you had a nightmare as well, Ophelia. Yep, sure did. All right, so I think we're doing pretty good. I mean, for it being the 7 toddler challenge, I don't know, I think it's going pretty smooth. I'm not ready to pull my hair out or anything. I feel okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it off here, though. I want you to let me know, though, how you think it's going. I always love hearing from you in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps my channel out so much, and I appreciate you all so much for doing it. And I'll see you later, my little sweeties. Bye.